Good evening. I would like to continue to talk about moderator abuse of their privileges. Now, on screen before you, there's two things that I want to talk about and one thing for you to see. This is a post, and you can see up there at the top, it's in the off topic, or rather I should say, this was posted in the general discussions forum, and a moderator, I will assume is Piddlefoot, moved this conversation into off topic. That was the correct thing to do because this entire topic is off topic and it doesn't have anything directly to do with the game. The second thing that I want to bring up is the OP, the original poster themselves, Sir Derp. I want to have a little foreword about this person before I talk about Piddlefoot. Now, first off, my personal opinion, I think Sir Derp is a frustrated player with meaningful input to share about the future of the game and the state and balance of the game as it is now. Having said that, I do not believe that Sir Derp is going about expressing himself the right way. Well, what do you mean by that, you might say? Well, you're on a public forum. There are rules. There's the terms of service that whether you read it or not, when you join, it's like you agree to it. And Sir Derp has had a temporary ban. He had a 24-hour ban. He's had some of his comments removed, and I think he's had one or two of his topics removed, and he's had some of his topics moved to off topic. They aggravate, and I'm not sure if it's intentional. They tend to aggravate users on the forum with their ideas. Sir Derp has a lot of really great and interesting ideas for the game. They just don't go about expressing them in such a way that's not confusing and, well, to be honest, aggravating. But running the gauntlet, you can read this entire thing. I'm not going to read it. I'll summarize it. Basically, and this is not, I mean, before I brought it up, like before I say this entire post is not political, if you would have read that post yourself while I'm talking, or if you paused the video to read it, would you have been like, wow, this is a political post? I wouldn't have, because it's not really politics. He's not talking about politics. He's just talking about the method of selecting a leader using an example that supposedly a myth may or may not be true. And then at the bottom, that's when he's discussing about, leadership and stuff, and interesting, but doesn't really have much to do with Imperium. And I replied to this. I think it, having went and read that post, I think a leader should be chosen from merit and past action and experience, not due to performance based off of a test. If I'm given a test to be a leader, I'll do whatever it takes. But if the test to be a leader is a review of your contributions to society and your actions throughout your life, I can't go back in time and change my history to suit the standards of a leader. If a person has been a leader their whole lives through action and behavior, then the title of leader and the power that comes with it is earned and not bestowed. Still looks like I'm on topic on this off-topic conversation, and there's no politics. But you should be able to guess by now, since this is in my playlist about talking about moderator abuse, guess what? Big surprise. Sir Derp's got a response to me, rather agreeing with me, and then here comes Piddlefoot. Now, I'm addressing this to the people that watch my videos. I'm addressing this to my personal friends, random strangers. I'm addressing this to Piddlefoot. This video is addressing Elion Games, the developers of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and this video is also addressing Valve and Steam support employees. Look at this. Piddlefoot is a moderator for this forum. And here he comes, bringing up politics, talking about the January 6th insurrection, talking about voting. Once again, he brings up the January 6th incident, and he's talking about politics, democratic processes, voting. Again, he's talking about United States politics. Politics. Why is he bringing up politics? Why is this user a moderator? I'm telling you, this moderator has a gross and disgusting pattern of behavior. Look at their post history. Why is this allowed? Why was Piddlefoot chosen to be a moderator? I think that says something about Elion. Elion, hey, is this y'all? Does Piddlefoot represent y'all? Well, I'm going to tell you what. I haven't been reporting Piddlefoot's. I've not been reporting Piddlefoot's posts out of concern for retaliation, which you're not allowed to do. You're not allowed to retaliate and punish people for reporting you. You can't use the report feature vindictively as a tool to bludgeon people that you do not like. However, this shit's getting too fucking far. This is getting to the point where I'm going to use the report function to serve the purpose of what it was intended for, to report offensive behavior, harassment, and blatant violations of Steam's terms of service. What is going to be done about this user? Why is this user allowed to moderate on the forums and to break the rules constantly? Why are they allowed to down talk and belittle other users? Why? So I'm going to report Piddlefoot's post for bringing up politics and inciting non-constructive criticism. And this whole post has to do about selecting a leader in the process. This guy brings up current world events and politics and political rhetoric. It's divisive. It has no place to be on Steam. Now, what is going to be done about this? I'm going to assume that Piddlefoot's going to remain a moderator, because despite all this evidence that I have, despite all the numerous times I have recorded video and made screenshots, provided proof and evidence, empirical proof beyond any doubt, reasonable or unreasonable, factual evidence. Boom! Abuse of privileges. Steam will turn around and be like, oh, well, individual games may have their own sets of rules. But I'm trying to explain to Steam, I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but these moderators are breaking Valve rules. It doesn't matter if you've got an individual set of rules for your forum. Everyone on that individual game forum has two sets of rules to follow. Steam's rules, which are super exceeding all other rules on the website, and then an individual game hub may have its own set of rules, which you must also comply with. So, documented video evidence of Piddlefoot, a moderator for Empyrion Game Forum on the Steam hubs, continuing to break the Steam rules. And he made this post 5 hours ago, and he edited his post 5 hours ago. Keep in mind, he did not remove any of his political divisive rhetoric. What's going to be done about this? Well, I'll let you know, and I'll keep y'all updated on what happens. But this is a problem. This should not be allowed to happen, and this is wrong. This is on Valve to fix. And Elion Games, I mean, this is on you too. This is your game. This is your game forum. This is your moderator representing you. Please do something about this. Thank you.